Hello and welcome to another episode from the Department of Deportation. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Alligator Alcatraz. That's right, this is a new facility out in the middle of the Everglades. That's a collaborative effort between the feds and the state of Florida. And we're going to take a look at how it's the latest immigration detention facility and deportation facility all in one. Don't forget to like and share this video and follow our channel. So, the other day, we started seeing it announced that there was going to be this Alligator Alcatraz. Let's take a look at some of the early reporting on it.
Well, the Florida Attorney General is announcing a brand new proposal to help ease the pressure on crowded county jails that right now are being used to hold detained illegal immigrants. So are on an unused large piece of land. AG James Upmeyer says the potential site would serve as a 3-in-1 immigration enforcement facility. It would house detainees, process legal cases, and serve as a deportation hub. The proposed integrated federal and state approach includes the construction of temporary structures and 1,000 beds, making it the state's largest detention facility.
This remote area is surrounded by the Everglades, but is not part of the Everglades National Park. It was chosen because it already has an airstrip. The proposal includes flying people directly out from here for deportation.
Now, the 30-square-mile property in question is owned by Miami-Dade County. It has been used for military and law enforcement training in the past, so Upmeyer says officials are familiar with the area, as the Florida National Guard will play a key role in operation. They have offered military attorneys to be trained as immigration judges to expedite the legal process. The proposal is designed to detain and hold people for weeks or even months during the immigration process, and Upmeyer says this can be a low-cost site due to the natural terrain surrounding it.
If somebody were to get out, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Only the alligators and pythons are waiting. That's why I like to call it Alligator Alcatraz.
Now, if it does get that green light, they say operation could get going between 30 to 60 days.
So there's some fantastic initial news, and it seemed like it was getting going in the next few months, and they were talking about that 30 to 60 day timeline. Well, not a few months later, but simply 5 days later, it's been announced that indeed they are moving forward with the project. And according to the Florida Attorney General Upmeyer, they're actually even starting construction on it already. And of course, DHS chimed in announcements also. Now let's check out this dope video explaining it from the Florida Attorney General himself.
General James Upmeyer here at the Miami-Dade Collier Training Facility. This is an old, virtually abandoned airport facility right in the middle of the Everglades. Florida's been leading on immigration enforcement, supporting the Trump administration and ICE's efforts to detain and deport criminal aliens. The governor tasked state leaders to identify places for new temporary detention facilities. I think this is the best one. As I call it, Alligator Alcatraz. This 30-square-mile area is completely surrounded by the Everglades. Presents a efficient, low-cost opportunity to build a temporary detention facility because you don't need to invest that much in the perimeter. If people get out, there's not much waiting for them other than alligators and pythons. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Within just 30 to 60 days after we begin construction, it could be up and running and could house as many as 1,000 criminal aliens. This presents a great opportunity for the state of Florida to work with Miami-Dade and Collier counties. Alligator Alcatraz, we're ready to go.
Upmeyer then went on Benny Johnson's show today, who we like Benny Johnson by the way, and let's take a look at some of the clips from that.
We might have some breaking news on the new Alligator Alcatraz. Can you please inform the audience?
Sure. Well, so we rolled out this proposal last week. It's a location we've been looking at with law enforcement for a while. 30 square miles surrounded by the Everglades down in South Florida. Presents the unique opportunity for a low-cost detention facility because the perimeter is already set by Mother Nature. A lot of people thought maybe it was just a joke, but no, we're serious. We care about immigration enforcement. We're leading and helping the federal government. We've had a great relationship with ICE and Homeland Security. I was with Border Czar Tom Homan yesterday as we were talking about this stuff. But as of this morning, the federal government has approved our detention facility plan. So we're going to have 5,000 beds up and running.
A round of applause on that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we have a massive roaring
We'll have 5,000 beds by early July.
Really?
A couple facilities, including what I call Alligator Alcatraz.
So, okay, so wait a second. This is, and we have it right here, right? This is the location. This is a big airfield. Is this correct?
It's an old, virtually abandoned airfield. At one point, they wanted it to be the largest airport in the world. It didn't happen, but you've got an 11,000-foot runway there. So big planes can land. We'll process there. The National Guard will be on site. They're going to help. We'll give them the due process that all these courts say they need, on the way out, though they never care to ask about it when the border was open and people were flowing in. And we'll detain, deport, and get people out of this country that don't belong here. It'll be open, first week of July.
You're just going to put tents out there, lean-tos? Like, how's it going to work?
In Florida, we've gotten very good.
You're going to chain people to an alligator? Yeah.
No, we'll have some light infrastructure, a lot of heavy-duty tent facilities, trailer facilities. We don't need to build a lot of brick and mortar.
Wow.
Again, it will be temporary, and thankfully, Mother Nature does a lot on the perimeter. We'll have a little bit of additions needed, but there's really nowhere to go. If you're housed there, if you're detained there, there's no way in, no way out. Alligator Alcatraz.
Are these going to be criminal aliens from all around the country, or what's apprehended here in Florida?
Both, yeah. Around the country and in Florida, we'll prioritize criminal aliens as the Trump administration has called on us to do, as was discussed with Tom Homan yesterday. I mean, there's 600,000 or so criminal aliens in this country that have already been convicted of other crimes. Yeah. So there's a lot of low-hanging fruit. We've got to get these dangerous people off the streets, first and foremost, but then we've got to enforce rule of law across the board. Yeah. If you are not legally in this country, you should not be here, and we've got an obligation to support the Trump administration.
So I love every single bit of this proposal, except for the fact that there'll be planes and a lot of people flying in and out of the Everglades. But aside from that, I'm loving every single bit of this. It's taking a big chunk of land that already has a runway and is at the southern end of Florida, southern end of the United States, and is a nice launch-off point for deportations. In addition to that, it's a one-stop shop for immigration proceedings, holding, and the deportation itself. Excellent innovative thinking from the state of Florida and from the feds, and good for them for collaborating. Don't forget to like and share this video and follow our channel.